Neil, we're into the half of tomorrow's draw, but 0-0 draw this afternoon. Just how disappointed were you with the side's performance?
Yeah, really frustrated. Probably as disappointed as the fans were after the game. You don't expect the opposition in the FA Cup to lay down. They had a game plan. They came. They frustrated us first half. I mean, we couldn't have played any more tepid or slow if we'd have tried. Everything we'd done was working on our build-up play, but at no point in training do we ever say play slow. Everything's to create an overload, to go quick, to be dynamic. I don't think we got a crossing from the left-hand side in the first half because everyone wanted to come to feet, no one wanted to run in behind. It's a mentality. In the second half, probably similar. Our hold-up play probably wasn't good enough. Turned the ball over too often. Our decision making, we got in so many good positions, and final pass was overhit. Final ball was the wrong choice. And then when we did create the chances, the technique on the finish was not good enough and missed. But that side of things is football. It happens. I'm frustrated at the lack of intensity. I just said then Ryan Fallowfield is week in, week out our most dynamic player. How many times he got to the byline to put a cross in, and you look around and go, how many others play with that intensity? Whether his quality is great when he gets there at times, but if everybody plays at that intensity, we'd be a decent team. And at the moment, people turn up, you don't know what you're going to get one week from the next in the way that they work, and that's the frustrating part.
And you talk about intensity there. Obviously, they play 2 leagues below us. Do you think that the full-time status of us today should have been enough to, obviously, fitness-wise as well, try and help
as
see
the
that
game wore on, I knew in the last half hour we should get stronger in the game, which I thought we did because most of the chances came in the last half hour, but we didn't take them. If we take them, you go, okay, wasn't great, but you ground them down and you won 2-0 or whatever it is with the chances we had. But we lack that quality, and if you lack quality and then you don't play with enough intensity, it's not really a good combination.
And six subs named on the bench from possible 7. Just how are the current squad shaping up with the injuries at the minute?
Well, like I said before, I said in the press on Thursday, Callum Howe rolled his ankle. Callum Harriott, we haven't been able to get him sort of training for longer than 2 or 3 weeks at a time. He's gone in with his hamstring. And then, Stotty can't play because Middlesbrough won't let him, nor can Marshy. So all of a sudden, there's 4 players from the squad, and I think we've got 12 on the injury list. But I've alluded to that before. We've ended up having Saturday, Tuesday for 3 weeks, and the robustness in the squad isn't there, and people have fell by the wayside.
And just a word on Needham Market this afternoon. Just how hard did they make it to actually play against?
No, I did my homework. I said to the lads before the game, if your motivation levels aren't at Needham Markets, then forget it. And again, did we run hard enough today to get the win? I don't think we did. I'm saying I praise Ryan Fallowfield because I think he did. He gallops up and down the right. He tried to make things happen. Too many other players don't, and they know they are, and only they can change it. I can keep pushing them, but if they don't run hard enough, we'll have to try and get people in who do run hard enough, because in football, everything quality with the ball, decision making is massive. But if you do not run and work hard off the ball and with the ball, you won't break teams down and be consistent.
And with the replay to come on Tuesday night, you would have faced a trip to Eastleigh next Saturday. You would have had a full week to prepare for that. How does this replay now kind of affect the preparation?
Massively annoys me that we've got to go down there. We needed 2 full weeks. We needed to train properly. We needed to get work into the lads, and they've put us with the performance today into a situation where we can't do that. And then we've got to travel there. Then we've got to travel to Eastleigh. Then we've got to travel to Chesterfield. So, we've got an incredibly tough schedule now because of the way we performed today, and that frustrates the life out of me.